this video, I'm going to do a brief description of some different types of masking tape for automotive application and what I recommend based on my experience. So I actually like 3M in terms of brand. They've provided a very consistent performance and reasonably priced. And what I have done is obtain really two different types of their tape. This one here is a really pretty versatile masking tape, quite available, can be obtained at all kinds of different stores, including Walmart, Home Depot, Ace, etc. This is type 2090 or 2090, and I obtained two different widths. This is 2-inch and 1-inch, but they also have like 3/4 and 1.5-inch. But just a couple different widths, one wider and one thinner, is nice to have. And then I also obtained high performance tape. This is one type of that. This is 233 plus, but there are others that work really well as like 401 plus. But this is a really good one that I've had a lot of good experience with and reasonably available, although it has to come typically from automotive paint supplier or other types of kind of more specialty stores. Now, why might you consider using a high performance tape over just the general tape? So if you have a little bit higher heat application, like forced drying, etc., that stuff's good up to about 250 degrees. If you're going to leave it on the project a little bit longer, that's going to provide a little bit better performance, being able to be taken off easier instead of having to peel off small pieces as it tears. Also has a pretty good holding power and a nice sharp fine line when peeled off. It does a very good job. Now, why not use that all the time? It's because it's significantly more than the more versatile kind of your average masking tape. So I use both, even sometimes in the same project. Now, there are other brands, but I've had varying degrees of success with those. Some of these other brands are much less expensive, but I can't even get a full piece of tape off without it sticking to itself and tearing. Also important to know, there are other tapes too, like this one here, for example, is a fine line tape. This is really good if you're doing any kind of designs or you need a nice sharp curve. This is like a rubber-based tape with a good adhesive. That stuff is really nice for some of those types of applications. Now, how I might use these tapes, for example, on an actual project. So come over here, I'll show you. So I've put the high performance tape down first. You can see that kind of a little bit of that green, yellow kind of peeking out there. Put that down first because that's going to give me a nice, sharp, clean paint edge. Sticks there nice and it'll be able to come off real nice. But because it's more expensive, I use the blue stuff over top to affix that masked surface to the masking paper, because this stuff will stick to masking paper just fine, and it doesn't really matter if it doesn't come off cleanly because I'm just going to tear all that off when I'm done.